But okay.
Okay, I'm back. So I was reading the news recently, and
Uh-huh.
I was going to ask you, what do you think activism is?
Activism.
Yes.
Activism. I would define as a getting involved in causes that you feel strongly about.
Okay. So in a way, that's I guess like a not a group member necessarily, but a
Well, kind of a political term.
okay. Well, why do you think that's so? This new activism movement is so prevalent today.
Well, I think it's because there's so many people who are feel things are just going very badly.
Oh, such as what?
That well, whatever the group you don't like, if they're getting too much and you don't like that, you want to stop it, or you don't want, you're a Christian and you think the world's going to hell and you want to elect political leaders who will uh, advocate for what you want the world to be like, and that kind of stuff. So it's a position, it's an approach where rather than complain about things, you try to change things.
All right. Now, just it seems that within the last, I would say, even 5, 10 years or so, that
Yeah.
these everything from protests to what else to call it, to these public displays of different, I guess, outcries. It seems that it's becoming more common to see that, especially seeing that on the news.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the news like that because it's something people want to tune in and watch. But it is worse now. I think when Obama was elected, it really offended a lot of uh, what do we call, I guess, white supremacists, and the idea of a black man telling the country what to do and that kind of stuff. They thought that was outrageous, and they organized efforts to uh, elect somebody on the other end of the political spectrum, and that's partly how we ended up with Trump.
Interesting. Well, I just find it interesting because I don't think that necessarily was one of the big reasons. Because I mean, a lot of other people had I know a lot of economic differences.
Oh yeah, it's a multi-faceted uh, movement. Not just white, black, Republican versus Democrat. It's churches, the religious organizations are becoming more political than they used to be. Uh, so it's just where we are right now, and we're not doing a very good job of being neighbors and welcoming people who are different from us.
Okay. Because I know that, for an example, the churches, a lot of different groups have been arguing that there was the increase of how do they put it, uh, from I guess they call it Islamic or Muslim immigrants to I mean different things such as that, which I know are prevalent in U.S. and in Europe.
Uh,
Different groups have been fighting back that immigration. They believe that there's been an increase in that immigration, and because of that increase, they think
America is changing.
yeah.
They don't like.
Well, not
They're
just
afraid they're gonna lose control.
okay. Yeah, well, it's not just America really, but I know that a lot of people are arguing that it's seen with the statistics that this happens and that happens because of this and that.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, well, it's also part of, we know so much more of what's going on around the world. We used to think we were the biggest, strongest, meanest, best place to be, and now that we have TV that tells us about everywhere, we find out that other people think they're the best place to be, which, of course, since we think ours is the right way, we think they're wrong. But that aggravates people.
right.
You know? But, it's just, the world is changing, and there's a lot of different people in this world, and we America we don't want to change, we don't want our country to change. That's why some people are starting to want to build walls up.
But why do you think people do not want change?
They like what they have, and I think part of some of the people can't compete, so they want to keep it the way it is.
Okay, so you're saying that because of people are trying to prevent competition. That's why they do not want change.
Well, because people don't want change, they're trying to prevent competition in the country.
Okay. All right, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, they think, I don't know, they think it want things to be the way they want it to be, whatever that might be. And they're overwhelmed with awareness that the world is stronger than we are. One single country can't dominate the world.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's been very well. It seems more noticeably prevalent now. The different activism movements are going on, and more common and all that.
Well, you also you find out about stuff before you didn't know it was different.
Right.
Chinese been doing things their way for thousands of years. And most of the people, many of the people in America had no awareness of it, or very little awareness of it.
Right. Hmm. All right. Well, that's interesting. So I'll call you back in a couple minutes. I just had something I need to finish here. Okay.
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 All right. I'll be here.
All right. I'll call you back. All right, bye.